Go with 29 degrees. Scattered shot. And fire. One? No. Range was okay. His elevation that was out. Elevation was okay. Deflection was out slight. Well, quite a lot actually. And now again, we don't know where it was. That is so annoying. That is angering. How are you supposed to track a target if the deflection of your turrets keeps being reset? This is 20. How can that be any? How can that be so much different? I don't get. How can the elevation be so different on the same type of gun, 15-inch guns? 25. We'll go with 25. 25, that's all I can do, really. Leave it scattered shot. Bring the elevation across a little bit more. But I have no idea. I wonder if the map view actually gives you a... There's absolutely nothing. You can't see anything there. Oh, there we go. I was going the wrong way. Yeah, so the wind is actually going almost at a right angle to the way she's heading straight to us. It's going quite across there, so by the arrow. But is that where the shells landed? I think so. The shells are landing there. Yep. And the last lot. Yeah, so that's first and that's the second salvo. The last two salvos. But it's a shame I can't tell what how it actually was as far as deflection's concerned, because it keeps resetting it back, and I keep saying that, and it's so annoying. That's why I keep saying it. Right, let's try again. Greater deflection. And this will completely miss and go the other side of her. Good grief, I mean, come on. I mean, really? Really? That, right, group them together. 26.6 degrees. For just about enough for you, sunshine. Go between 26 and 27. Come together, deflection right round. More than that. It's weird because I mean the bigger the gun, they shouldn't. I mean the deflection angle for the Nelson class over here, Rodney. See, 16-inch guns. Her guns should not be affected. Her shells should be heavier and should not be affected anything like as much. But for some reason, the deflection angle on this can be less than the deflection angle on the 16-inch gun. It's only 15-inch. What on earth's going on? I mean, it's like the shells, heavier shells, are affected by wind more, which they shouldn't be. Maybe it's because they're being thrown up higher. Are they? Don't think there was. Yeah, there was, yeah. No, there wasn't. Yeah, this is only 20 degrees. These are much higher. These are almost, well, 25, 26, 27 degrees. So these will be affected more. There's something not quite right there. Yeah, 150 yards plus 150, 29 point. Yeah, 29.9, so it's bringing it down to 26.6. Yeah, well, I'm appeasing. Hopefully deflection's enough. It'll be too much now, so fire. Hopefully it's just... Deflection looks okay, but the range is out now. Yeah, I was bang on. Now, I know it can't tell you exactly because that would just spoil the fun. Radar just wasn't that accurate back then, but how accurate do you need it to be just to show a blob up on a scope? Right. So where did... You are due... Oh, crikey. I've turned her into the path of the... Never mind. To look out for that. So, 25 degrees. That's come down 5 degrees in just about, what, 2 minutes? There's something a bit weird here. Shells. It's also a bit difficult to judge when you're going between calibers of ships. You jump from one ship to another. That's a little bit too much, I think. Go about there. I'll group the shots together again. 25 degree elevation, 8-inch, armor piercing, fire. Oh! Oh, did she just list just then? She list just then. So I'll sort of bob up slightly over. Well, this one is as well, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Better straighten the light cruiser up there. Just gonna have to hit this. So she was on there by 150 yards. Sort that out. 24. Our elevation's gone up. 24.8 now. I'm going to stick with 24 because that's quite a large jump. And she's closer. I'm going to 24 degrees. Sort the deflection out. Those last 8-inch guns, they almost missed us, almost too far over. Too much deflection. Too much compensation for the wind, so I'm just going to leave about there. Fire. No, they'll hit it, they'll land about here. No. No? No, no, no. Oof, just a little bit more deflection. So that's the thing, you got different caliber guns and it's resetting the deflection back. So it makes it just about impossible to judge where your shells were landing and where you... I mean, your elevation's fine, that stays where it is. But it's a deflection more than anything that's annoying. Straighten you up. Bring him in behind. Well, alongside at least of the destroyer. She's going to try and bring up her rear turrets. No, she's still landing shells short. Damn, I mean, they're very aggressive. I mean, there's no way a light cruiser would ever take on a fleet this size. It'd run. There's no way it'd come head on towards a fleet with 2 battleships, an aircraft carrier, 2 battle cruisers. Oh, only 2 destroyers, but, you know, and got about 3 or 4 cruisers and light cruisers. There's no way it would come straight at us. It'd tell and run like hell. Then again, if you keep missing the way you all are. 20 degrees. So 20 degrees elevation. 20 degrees. So 16-inch guns at this range should not be being grabbed by the wind and being carted over here. It's nonsense. And these things are bloody huge guns. Right, so she's coming around to head up the same way as we are. If this deflection angle didn't keep resetting, I could easily hit these ships. It's only because it keeps resetting why it's taking so long. I'm going to scatter the shot. And it's 20 degrees, roughly about where we are right now. Which I don't get. Because the last shot... I'm going to go slightly under 20 degrees. I'm on about 19, 18 degrees. Not 19. About 19 point. About there. Go with high explosive. Light cruisers haven't got much in the way of armour. So if I can hit somewhere close with high explosive, especially with 16-inch high explosives. Last one overshot by quite a lot. 150 yards or so at 20 degrees. And she's much closer now, so I'm going to go well under. I'm going to go my gut instinct, go with 19 degrees. Fire. And it misses completely. Yeah, watch. No. Oh my god. Oof. There we go. Gut instinct again. Just ignore the flipping radar. That's why I took the other ships out in the last battle. Completely ignored the radar in the end. Because it was all laying smoke. Right, I don't think there's any real need to do anything else. But I think she's on fire. I think she's done. But... go scatter shot again. 15-inch, a little bit more deflection. Compared to a 16-inch. And it's also slightly further away and the shell's going to go a little bit higher. 26.2. No, wrong way. 26.2. I'm going to go with 26. Last shot was well over though. So I'm going to go to 25. Gut instinct again. 25 degrees. Go with heights. These are still big guns, they're still 15-inch, so they're decent sized guns. We'll go with 15-inch high explosive. And about 25 degrees, which is at full point, well, 1.2 degrees under what it's telling me to do, but it's always wrong, so I'm going to go with my gut instinct again. These will completely miss. Oh, no. Oof. Was that 2 hits? Yeah, it was 2 hits on the bow. should be careful. I need to be careful of this. I don't want Ajax. Is that Ajax or exit? Is it the Achilles or Ajax? I don't think I've got Achilles. I think I've got Ajax, didn't I? So that one was on target. Oh wait, it says green light there. 25 degrees. Ah, now I think I started to understand. Ah, I see. So that is basically fleet. No, it has to be the radar. It can't be individual ships. Can't tell what individual ships have until you're actually there. Don't know what I'm talking about actually. Just ignore me. Yeah, she's on fire midship. And she's listing. Oh, she's on fire. See a lick of flame on a midship just there. Yeah, she's well on fire. But that could be stuff on the deck, like lifeboat or something like that, you know, wooden structures, which they had. Like all this stuff, these workings, and that could just be on fire. It might not even be affecting the ship itself. I'm not going to look at the damage because to me that's cheating. Click on that and just click on that twice and you get to see a full line of all the damage. You wouldn't get that in real life, so I'm going to stop doing that. Deflection, I would say that's about right. Going to group them together this time. Stay with 25 degrees. No, I'm not going to go 24.5. I'm going to slightly under because she's slightly closer. Yeah, she's slightly closer. Go high explosive shells again. Deflection, elevation, tight shot, fire. Ooh. Oh, that's... What was that? Was that another... Did those last two towards the raft, did they miss or did they hit? I saw a spout of water on one of them. 26.5, and she's closer. Now I know what they mean by if you increase the elevation when the tight's close, it means you're going to get plunging fire down onto the deck. But you aim higher up, your elevation has to be a lot more accurate. And also you have to be able to compensate a lot more for deflection, for wind. Because the higher you go, the more wind deflection you get. Whereas the more the wind affects the shell trajectory. I'll stick with that though. Stick with that, and stick with tight shots. Because they should have, I mean, that was damn look, it's almost like the ship's dancing between shells. 7 points. 28.2. I'm going to go with 26.5. I'm going to go with what the green light is going. I'm going to do with 26 actually. Go high explosives. Come on. Oof. No, not enough deflection. Not enough deflection. I'm not going to use aircraft. That's just not sportsman-like. That's not sporting. So I don't know how to do. I don't know what these seaplanes are actually for. I don't know if they just extend like the visible, so the sort of the visual range of the fleet itself, so you can more likely to encounter an engagement. Because you can't use them here like you can carrier craft. No, she's coming across. She's well on fire. But he starts laying down smoke and withdrawing. So So I'm not going to deflect anything like as much as I was with the other ships. We're much, much closer. We're less than, just over 20,000 yards. Keep the shots tight so that if one hits, you've got more chance of more than one shell actually hitting. 22.5 degrees. I want to go with 22 degrees. Forget about the 0.5. I'm going to keep it an armor piercing because... Shall I or shan't I? Because those high explosive shells are the ones that did the damage, I think. Then we'll go high explosive. 8-inch high explosive. I wouldn't want to try heading one myself. So... I get quite a headache. That's 2 hits on a bow. See, when you start ignoring the radar, you start hitting the target. Funny that. So a quick look. Yeah, she's still heading towards us. But obviously her last turn was before she got hit quite badly. So this turn the next turn, that she gets a chance to do anything, she'll be withdrawing. Deflection about 21.9. So this, so 24. She was 300 yards over. So I'm going to come down to 21. Forget about the point now. I'm going to go with 21. High explosives. No, I want to keep the shots together. It's tempting to try and spread them out, but no. If they hit, they're gonna hit big time. And also the HE shells, like I keep saying, you only need to get pretty close to the hull, and you can still crack it. Right, where are you? Right, I want you. Just deflect slightly off, just so you're not going to go running into the cruiser. Although I don't think you would have done, you're going too fast. Oh, yeah, she's well on fire. And she's listing quite badly as well. I don't think there's going to be any real reason to sort of do anything else to this ship. I think she's done. Nope, nothing for you. Not really even give you a chance of getting hit. Just gonna bring you around, just up behind the battle cruiser. Yeah, here she goes. Yeah, she's making smoke, she's not firing. Right, so we've got to do this the old fashioned way without any radar. So we'll have to go by the spotter's guidance. 0 MS K and E turrets. So 0 degree difference because the last shell's hit. And I says that'll get 29 degrees. So I'm gonna go with that. Let's take up. God. Make a great window. I don't even remember what speed she was doing. Never mind. She's about there, so she's lengthwise onto us. It's very strong, the wind, so I'll give her plenty of deflection, not too much and not too little, which is obviously where you want it to be 19 degrees. I'm going to group them together, keep with high explosive. Here we go. Don't know if that's enough deflection. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, come on! Oh, you lucky beggar. Oh, not a single shell hit. Right. Keep that 25. Same range though, so. Oh, that was ridiculous. I mean, they just straddled it completely. But then again, high explosive shells, they still could have done some damage. Same 25 degrees, go them together, high explosive, fire. Come on. Come on. Was that a hit? I didn't see any shells going into hit. I didn't see any of the shells actually. Trajectory is going to go and hit, unless it just hit on the raft. Okay. Maybe I'll see you in relation to the... Oh, you're a bit closer. A little bit closer. Oh, there. It is quite strong though, the wind. So, 0 degree difference. I'm gonna... It was actually on target then, the last shots. Once you turn though, it does take you... does take you quite a fair bit of a length of a ship, regardless of how fast or how slow you're going to turn. So I'm looking roughly about the same place. So high explosive, group them together, and group all the shells together and fire. Yeah, that wind is very strong. You see it grab those shells. I'm surprised Rodney didn't hit that. That was ridiculous. I mean, you can't do anything else other than get shells that close, and the fact that it just completely missed. Not one single shell hit. That's just... reminds me of XCOM. You know, shotgun right in the face of an alien, and he's got 3 chances to hit, and he misses every single time and gets himself killed. Yeah, I stopped playing when it did that. Right, no change. I'll get it down just a slight little bit, about half a degree. Because like I said, she turned, she's still travelling forward towards us. Stick on high explosive. Concentrate the shots together. God, you are so lucky. It's all because deflection isn't remembered. Elevation, yeah, but deflection isn't being remembered by the game. And I do not understand what the idea behind that was. I shouldn't have to keep guessing as to where my shells were falling. And I also shouldn't have to keep guessing where my elevation, where my deflection was. Shouldn't have to keep doing this. You should stay where the red line is right now, or wherever the last place it was when last time you used this ship, and you can alter it depending on whether you've missed or completely missed, or slightly close, always hitting. So you can just track the target with the red line. But no. Right, so no change. Again, I'm going to go slightly under where I was. High explosive. And fire. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is just... That is ridiculous. Oh my god, don't hit for crying out loud. The only ship I'll lose in this entire campaign up to now will be one I've rammed with one of my own. I won't put it past the game either. Right, just about there. 24. Go slightly under again. High explosive, fire. That's 2 hits. One exactly the same way where she was hit before and set her on fire. Right, do you want to get rammed up the back end, or do you want to actually sort of move out the way? Oh, well out the way. Why do you actually want to do that? Surely these half turrets are in... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I thought they should be within the deflection angle of the turret. Now, if I wasn't a gentleman, I'd use torpedoes. But that's... you know... that's a moot point. Right, so it's only 8-inch, no, not the 6-inch. High explosive. And the last, what, on Earth Eater? How can the last ones be on top when she hadn't even hit any? She hadn't fired. She hadn't fired for a while. These ones were 25. Let's go with about 30. I've no idea why it's flashing green there. Because this ship hasn't fired for a while. Completely short. Oh, crikey, there wasn't. Damn. So that's about 30 degrees, down 5 degrees, 25 maybe. That would be a little bit too much actually. I'll say about 25 degrees. We'll leave it at 25 degrees next time. Let's see if I remember. Yeah. And this time, well, you did hit it, didn't you, I suppose? Just like it danced between the shells. Yeah, she's listing correctly. She's also looks like she's a little bit lower down in the water at the bow, at the front of the ship. I'm going to see what high explosives. She's turned slightly further away, but not really that much to cause much of a difference in distance. So I'm going to leave it at 24 degrees, concentrate the shells together, high explosives, fire. Deflection should be okay. Look, only one shell though, out of all those. Six, 7, I thought she had 10 inch, 10 16, she only got 8 16 inch. Yeah, 2 turrets with 3 on, 1 with 2? Or is that 3 turrets? Is that 3 barrels on the turrets? Yeah, it's 9 16 inch guns, isn't it? Crosses. It's 9 16 inch. That's the 3, that's triple, that's triple, that's triple. That's how much mistake and my eyesight's playing up. Yeah, I can see 3 barrels on the left, on the aft turret. I say the aft turret, there isn't such a thing as an aft turret on this. All these turrets on the bow. Where more? Yeah, it's 9. Why do I think it was 10?